All right, guys, time for another update on the pre-Ecto. Okay, so what have I not said yet? So I have the whole car sanded down. I got all the weathered paint removed as much as I can. I got all the decals off. I'm done with all the windows, getting the tint and the dirt off of them. Actually, no, I'm not. I still have those two back there to do, but it's not a big deal. I'm not going to put these back windows back in until I get the inside done, just so I can be able to get in and out, easy access. I do have the fenders on both sides cut, like it is on the pre-Ecto in the movie. Again, it's all sanded down. I still have to remove all this stuff in here. This stuff ain't coming out as easy as I thought they would. I guess I don't really care about, I already damaged this one that has a little handles mechanism on it. So I'm just gonna rip that out. Can't get this piece out. It probably end up just ripping that out too. I'm trying to save this one. Definitely trying to save this one. But they do not want to come out. I cut a hole in the floor here to run the wires to the battery. This is going to be my new battery compartment down here. Because I might have to have another battery thingamajigger to run lights under the roof. Still got to figure all that out. But yeah, so down here is where I'm going to keep all my batteries, and I can run the wires under here. I'm going to be putting in a new like subfloor. I'm probably going to cut like a piece of like sheet metal or something, put it in here, and I'm going to put like some kind of material, kind of like a black carpet material, I'm thinking, over that. And I'm going to make it where you can just flip it up, like just flip it up so I can get to the batteries here. Something like that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be covering this floor up with something else, and I'm thinking about something like a black carpet or whatever. Also going to be hanging curtains on the inside, like you see in the movie. Another reason why I don't want to put the glass back in yet until I'm done with that. But I do need the glass in to paint, because I don't want to have to try to cover all this up. And I guess no. I need the glass. It'd be easier to have the glass in here and just mask the glass up and then paint. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to painting, but I'm excited to paint, but that's what I'm most nervous about, is the paint, because I'm trying to make sure that it sticks properly to this ABS plastic here. Also got to wait for a better day because it's so hot and humid here in Michigan right now. So yeah, so there's other thing I still have to do before I can paint. Definitely want to get this inside done, but I don't have any material for it yet, so I got to go get that. Still got to clean up, do some cleaning a little bit on some of this stuff. On the bumpers on the inside here and stuff like that. I do have all the holes finally caulked. So I put caulk in all the holes, and then I'm going to go over it with this glazing putty and then sand that down, and hopefully that'll do the trick. There's a lot of holes I had to cover up, and I'm still gonna go back over it, do one more layer of caulk once this fully dries. I just did this like 20 minutes ago. But so I got all those holes covered. Then I got to go over it with the putty, and once that dries, sand that down real good. And then I would be ready to paint, but like I said, I want to do the inside first, before I put these windows back up. Once I do the inside, get the windows up, paint's going on, I guess. Well, unless I figure this out. See, this is my problem with this. These three lights here. There's one big red light here, and I still have to find a red light. I got to find something to use for a red light. That's going to be fun. I'm not going to 3D print it or have someone 3D print or anything. I'm just going to go find something that looks like the right size, looks like the right thing, and build it myself. Now the problem though is these, first of all, they're not movie accurate. Second of all, this should be red, this should be green. I can't paint these red and green with these dark red or blue lenses on here. So that's the first problem. So I might try to find something else for these lights as well. I probably will, because there's no other way of doing it. I mean, I don't know anyone who can make a different lens for this. But anyways, so I still got to figure out what's going on with these lights before I paint, because I don't want to do that afterwards and then mess up the paint job. So yeah, so I might be drilling a hole here. If I make it a working light, I got to drill a hole and run the wires. If I don't make it a working light, I can just glue something on top of here. You know, it doesn't have to be working. But that would suck, right? I mean, doing all this work and not having a working light up there, I might as well do it. I don't know how to do it. I gotta figure it out, but I can figure it out. So yeah, so I still got a lot to do before I can paint. Painting is probably going to be the very last thing I do. Yeah, it will be the last thing I do. So, all right, guys. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do one more round of caulk in every hole right now. From a distance, it already looks way better though. Like you don't notice the holes as much because you don't see all the black in the holes. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more thing of caulk. Then I'm gonna throw the putty on. Let all that dry, sand it, and then I guess work on the inside. Get the inside done, then put the glass on. No, actually, well, I gotta do the inside on these lights up here, so. Damn it. I hate not being able to work on it, especially when I'm home. Now that I gotta go out and buy more materials and find the materials. But it's all right. Like I said, I'm leaving this door handle where it's at. I'm leaving the door the way it is. I saw tons of photos of the 59 ambulance, Meteor ambulance, and a lot of them had this suicide door like this. So yeah, it's not movie accurate. It's not going to be movie accurate because in the movie, this door opens normally and the handle's over here, but I just can't do it. Even if I move this handle over here, there's no way of changing this door to swing properly this way. So it is what it is. That's going to be one of the things that is not movie accurate. But hey, it's not too bad. I don't think it's gonna be that noticeable. What else? Yeah, so I guess that's it, guys. I got my lenses here painted. I got them painted on the bumper there. Waiting to put that back on because I would like to paint this before I put that on. It'll just be easier. I don't have to mask that. That's just another thing I don't have to tape up and mask it. So even though I'm gonna have to mask all that though on the inside, but yeah, so I guess it's the same thing. Oh no, I won't be able to get it'd be hard to get the spray paint up and under here and shit. That was my thinking. So yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe try to sell all this stuff here. Put it out and, take a nice picture. I'm putting that gunner seat in my other Afterlife because that one's better. I'm just gonna swap those out and then I'll sell the seat along with all this other stuff. Probably, I don't know. I mean, I really don't have anything to do with anything like this, but the one thing I was thinking was if one day when I'm in a better spot, I would really love to try to make a Ecto 1A. I know you guys in the comments constantly say that, and trust me, I would much rather be making an Ecto 1A than the pre-Ecto. Problem is, I can actually make the pre-Ecto with my skill level and the tools I have and whatever. There's no way I can make an Ecto 1A. First of all, I don't have a 3D printer. You definitely need at least a 3D printer to print all the stuff, all the extra lights and tools and everything that's on the roof rack. You got to make the bars on the sides that light up, that I don't know what it's called, the display scroll or whatever. Yeah, so until I get a 3D printer and learn how to use it and all that jazz, that's what I was thinking about keeping this, like maybe keeping these lights. Maybe I could make clear lenses for these lights and use them for the Ecto 1A. Yeah, because it's not all the same. I mean, these are on the Ecto 1A. The whole roof rack is on there, but it's lifted up. It's lifted up like another foot to go, so you can see it over the displays on the sides, the LED displays. But even all this isn't exactly the same. Isn't the same stuff on here. Anyways, like this is still on there, but it's yellow and black. The hoses you could reuse. You just got to do a couple paint things on it. Yeah, so trust me, guys. It's a dream of mine to make a Ecto 1A or buy one if anyone ever made one, but we all know that ain't gonna happen. So one day I would really love to pick another one up and try to turn it into Ecto 1A. But other than all the extra different lights that are on top and everything, trust me, I've looked into these Ecto ones my whole life. Like, this is my all-time favorite car, so like I know what it would take to do that, and I just can't do it right now. But and then you have all the decals. You have the call us on the side, we believe you, and then you have the yellow and black stripes going down and up here, and then the bumper is completely different on the Ecto 1A. This is all red, and it's like it hangs way down here low like this, and I mean it's completely different, 100% completely different. So it's just not feasible without you being able to print out in 3D print everything you need. And even then, how good is it going to look, you know? But so that would be my only reason to hold on to some of this stuff, specifically these lights, is to maybe either use them as a reference for size and everything, or even somehow reuse them to make a Ecto 1A. But we'll see. I could really use the money if I did try to sell some of this stuff. I don't know what I would try to sell it for. Nothing crazy, but every little bit helps. So anyways, I'm rambling. So that's it. That's where I'm at, guys. Until next time, hope you guys are having a great one. And for those of you watching these videos, thank you so much. Yeah. I also want to try to change the license plates. I'll try to get these license plates off. And I'm actually going to see if Mike Lane could make me a custom one. I think he makes custom ones. I think that's an option that he offers. That would be badass. That would be so sweet. Because I actually have the actual real license plate number for the pre-Ecto that was on there. So, well, I mean, it's no magic trick. It's in the movie, you can see, but still, that would be awesome. That would really, I'm not, all this work and all this money buying this car to begin with, might as well do it right. I have to do it right. If I don't do it right, I'll just be so bummed out that I didn't, That's why this door really bothers me. But damn, man, I can move this over here and I can make it to where the door doesn't open, but I have no idea how to rehook different hinges and stuff. I mean, I have no idea. So, but it's going to be probably 85 to, let's say 90% movie accurate. My goal is 90% movie accurate. But my dream would really be to get these lights working and right and have the middle one. I mean, if I could get that middle one rotating, oh, that would be sick. That's another reason I was thinking about holding on to these. I wanted to maybe pop these open and see if there's any way possible where I can just use one of these lights. And with the motor, I have no idea, guys. I have no idea how the motor is in this or anything, I'm sure there's multiple gears that spins each one, but I have no clue. But I thought about maybe ripping one of those open and seeing if I could possibly take one of those lights and rotate it up here with the red, cone cover over it, the proper one. I mean, God, but that would be sick, right? If anyone has any idea how to do that or knows anyone that could help me or whatever, that would be awesome. Maybe I could pay someone to, I don't know, figure it out. I do have an idea for these lights, just an idea right now, but I think I am going to have to swap those out and change them. Man, that'd be a pain in the butt though, because then I got to rip these out of the holes. And then I got those big holes to deal with. Although the new ones will be going in there. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Like I always say, I just figure shit out as I go. So just figure it out as I go. I do gotta try to get this off here on that. Oh, another thing that's not going to be movie accurate. I am not going to try to get rid of these. I don't know how I would do it. I guess I could sand them down. I can't do that with a hand sander. That's not really gonna work. I could do it with my Dremel, like I did with these. These are the holders that held the roof rack on or whatever for these. I did cut those down. But I think I'm just going to paint over these. I don't think it's going to be that noticeable, especially once it's all black. I don't think it's going to be that noticeable that these are on there because they're not there on the pre-Ecto. But that's the least of my worry. I mean, the door bothers me more than that, so I don't think I'm going to mess with that. Next thing I know, I fucked this whole hood up by trying to get rid of these, and it'll look worse, so I think I'm going to leave those. And like I said, once it's all black, a flat black, you're not going to notice it as much. So, all right, guys. I've rambled on long enough. Till next time, hope you have a great one.